I have been associated with research with young students, especially for the last 15 years, and that's what I love. Okay, so before we move to the patent, let's start looking at a few aspects of the research itself. Okay, so we can, when we get into the nitty-gritties of the technology areas of very different technology areas, okay, we get into the challenges faced in various domains. For example, today suddenly you will see that the rains come and create a havoc, and the whole the whole crop is lost. Okay, suddenly you will see thunderstorm and hurricane and other things, right? And suddenly you will see there is a health epidemic causing a health epidemic in a particular area, and if we had taken enough in terms of simple vaccinations and other things, that epidemic would not have happened. Okay? I'm not talking of the COVID at this point. I'm talking of the general epidemic, right? And you will see, example, energy, right? Always in cities we are very fortunate to be having a good supply, etc. But in the rural sites, if you go, okay, even places like Surathkal, where I used to work, NIT Surathkal, 10 hours we never used to have power because there's so much shortage of power. So I think there's billions of opportunities today in front of us to focus on the various areas, and this is the research should get into these areas and solve problems. Publishing paper is required. It is a basic requirement for any academic. It's not a luxury today, it's a basic requirement. But at the same time, I think getting into the challenges of the society and addressing those and finding simple solutions become a very important problem. So building a culture is very important. Normally what happens, many of institutes, I've seen quite a few also, we just do some reading and we go to the dais. Whatever we have read in the book, we just deliver as a classroom exercise, lecture, and then that's it. And 4:30, we all punch out and get back to our home. So I think the research culture, the meaning of research culture that we are talking about is when we find a challenge and when you immerse yourself in a particular, to solve a particular problem, I think you cannot sleep. You cannot go early and sleep or relax at home. Whatever you are doing, the mind will be always thinking, oh, that problem, that I'm stuck in that equation. How did I get it? So that kind of rigor is required. And this is called a research culture.